years and hop into an Amonkhet Remastered draft. Now, part of the reason I haven't drafted this before is because I've been I didn't draft this when this set came out. So in a sense, I'm scared of being absolutely clobbered by the big dogs who know this set inside out. And let me tell you, there are very, very many big dogs who know this set inside out. So um, it's been a bit terrifying in terms of using it on to play historic. The experience is completely different because as a deck builder, you sort of put together some cards, you test, you see other people's builds, you look at it, you test, and it's very much a trial and error environment. And even in the constructed play, um, you're swimming with the meta, so you're seeing the decks as they emerge, and you spend much of your time as a player sort of honing your lines of play to enable you to be good at a specific type of um, deck. So you don't test it in the same way. So while I can remember being mythic during Amonkhet and Kaladesh, and especially when this was alpha and beta, and really having a lot of fun, I didn't test it in the same way, and I didn't really have that rich um, building experience where I'd had an opportunity to test every single permutation of cards to see how they. So this is a fearful moment because um, what feels good in um, in the bubble of constructed is often not so good in the draft environment. And lots of the cards the complementary cards that you have in a constructed environment, you don't have in a draft environment. So it's going to be interesting. I'm actually quite fascinated that I can't find people to draft with. I would have thought that with half of the world in nighttime and Europe awake, there'll be 8 people out there wanting to play some Amonkhet this morning. Um, so I don't know. We're just going to sit and wait for a bit. We're going to see if it. We're gonna wait for it to get to say maybe 3-4 minutes, and if not, we could then hop out and see if we can try and find someone else to draft. But this is probably the longest I've waited for anything in the client. And drafting this set, I expect, when you look at the cost of drafting, there are lots of people that don't want to. I feel like it's a huge risk drafting into Amonkhet, especially if you're not somebody that wants to play Amonkhet. Whereas I've been playing it almost exclusively. To such an extent that I was a bit lost when I played a bit of Constructed on the weekend. But yeah, it's filling up. Hopefully, this isn't too long of a queue. I mean, 4 minutes isn't too bad. So in terms of my pack number 1 is always to try and take the best card available, and then as you progress through the draft, you then can start to shape your deck. Come on, dude! Just click the ready button. It's quite easy. Don't crash this draft table. Oh, good grief! There's always one. Come on, dude! Hit the ready button. Good grief! And there you have it. So, okay, the best available card. So on rarity it says the Swampert, but no, that's not very useful. Ugh. And this is embalmed, so it has the recursion, so it's probably this. It probably is this, and it has evasion as well. Yeah, we'll take Labyrinth Guardian, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. The cartouche's there, but I expect those will still be there. The idea of being in blue actually is quite terrifying because I don't think blue is particularly good, although I wouldn't mind Demir. Because I think a Kaladesh deck of an Amonkhet deck of Demir would be quite interesting. Okay, so here we are again. So the absolute best card. So my eyes are drawn to Trial of Zeal because it deals 3 damage. So it's really sort of efficient removal, which synergizes nicely with a cartouche. But then I think this creature here is probably good as well, and it has cycling. We're gonna take Trial of Zeal actually. We're gonna take Trial of Zeal. Okay. Ugh. I think this 4/4 is the way to go. So, my draft helper tells me Ominous Sphinx. It's because it's a 4/4. It gives something -2/-0, which is really good. But there are other, like getting the cartouche in early. It's a 1+1+ haste, really good. Notable mentions is probably Final Rewards, which is removal, but I'm not really in black yet, and it's not easily the best card here, so I think we take the cartouche for that early synergy. So, interesting. Okay, so we have the Sandworm, which is really good. Some green, and I don't want to be in green. I think Aerial Guide is the best card here. What else? Sacred Cat, there's the recursion. Difficult choices. I think it is Aerial Guide. Okay, so I think this level of removal is really good, but then this flying is really good too. I think we want the creatures still. Okay. So, none of these are worth me coming out of the colours of red and blue. This is rubbish. So that leaves Entangler or Lizard, which is in our colours that we're playing. I actually think this is probably better. But we shouldn't really be thinking about curves so early. But I'll take that. Okay. Oh, good grief. Yeah, drafting this is going to be hard. Rubbish cards all around. I think it's between Firebrand. This isn't really worth coming out of. That's Firebrand. It is Firebrand. I think we're in Is It. I'm getting that Is It feeling. Oh, good grief. Okay, I think we're taking this. I said I should take that. It's got cycling, I guess. Yeah, actually we'll take it because of the cycling. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this whole draw engine. It says one, but the draw engine. Draw engine. Oh, this is quite easy, I think. Yeah, I think it's quite easy. Okay. Oof. Yep. Rubbish all around. Take Kendra. Get another Kendra. And we go Thrasher Lizard. Okay. So, I think Floodwaters is awesome. Reason gives me a triple scry. No, I think Floodwaters is too good. But we've got the desert as well. I think Floodwaters. Everything tells me Floodwaters. Yeah. It just clears away sorcery speed, but it clears the way for anything I might want to do. And we've got another Nimble Blade, but we've got the desert back again. But we've got Pull from Tomorrow. It's too good. Pull from Tomorrow is too good. So we've got some draw. We've got some really good cards here. Really, really good. So the Yarvan Initiate has Embalm, which means I can bring it back. I don't know. Nimble Obstructionist may be the thing to do because it counters the spell. Let's cast its directions. It gives it good evasion. It comes in at a 3-drop. 3-drop is not too bad right now. But the no, I think it is. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, so this is quite good. But it's in turn 3. We've got quite a bit in turn 3. I kind of think that this turn 1 play might be good to help us get on the board. We've also got Sliverbait as well, which can help us get onto the board. We've got this that can help us draw 2 spells. I think we're going to take this. Afflict. Actually, no, look. Oh, well, there you go. Choice was made. We take the cartouche now because it's quite simple. We've got some good synergy in already. So that's easy. I think we take the second cartouche. It's draw plus whatever. Hold on, wait. Unquenchable first. No, the tapping creature is not as useful as taking the cartouche. And the 1+1 really helpful. So we'll take the cartouche. Third cartouche is over the top, so the unquenchable first might actually be more useful now. Although there's brute strength as well. The black, we're out of black. We're too far along down this road now to take the black. So let's take the unquenchable first. And then we've got the flexibility. We're overloaded in 2 drops. 3 drops, we have no 4 drops whatsoever. This deck needs a bit of balancing. But we've got lots of creatures, so some spells to support some of these creatures would be quite good. 12. Yeah, we need some spells to support some of these creatures. So what would I be looking for? Looking for some more draw and some spells to really help me remove, although to be fair, we'll be able to cycle through Trial of Zeal quite a bit with this many cartouches. Okay, so we've got Unquenchable first, which is an enchantment, which we'll take. If I don't need it, I can remove. I've got enough Drakes, so no more Drakes. The draw 2 cards, I think, is now the time. See, this hit hexproof here. Okay, this is Desert of the Mindful. We're going to take the Riverwinder as a nice finisher at the top end. We've got another cartouche of Zeal with a 1+1 plus haste. We're going to take that, you know, because it's too good. Get haste, we'll take that. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Ugh, we get that. Cool. So, into the next pack. And we are very, very much into Is It? The Magma Spray is too good. Removal, just what we're looking for. And for some more spells to support our creatures. We have enough creatures, so it's just about defending our creatures now. So things that give them health. So a Dive Down would be good, and a Braid would be good. Yeah. Yeah. So counter spells not really helpful. So none of this is really useful. Nope. We need to use this 2 parts. So we'll take the desert. Oh, too good. We've got to take the draw. Just make sure there's no. Yeah, the draw is the easy pick. Okay. The Argon Initiative with Eternalize is too good, but we've got another Magma Spray, which is really good too. So I think the Magma Spray is what we probably want. Yeah. So maybe some more draw, maybe some bigger removal. Like a card that deals 5 would really be nice now. Some more draw would be really nice now too. Looking at my cards, I've built an aggro deck really. Probably. So, I've built an aggro deck, which sucks. It sucks, but hey ho. Argon Initiate is probably the best card here. Yeah, it is. These two, we've got enough Entangler, we've got an Initiate. So the Argon Initiate is good. It means I can just carry one Shimmer Great Drake into the main deck. Main none. If you control a desert, we've got a desert now. Getting another desert, a red desert would be quite helpful. No, nothing good. I suppose getting this might be helpful. Yeah, there isn't anything really good, so we'll take that. Challenger's Defeat. Not really. Windsor Rebuke might be bad. It just is, I think. It says a 1.5, but this round, oh, there you go, running that. That's there for Red Desert. We'll take another cartouche, even though we probably won't take it. Okay. And I think we can only take this Entangler. All of this stuff is rubbish. Having it in mill is useless. It won't make the deck. Again, I think this card picks itself. This card picks itself. Yeah, no, it's this one, isn't it? Card picks itself. And it picks itself. So here we go. We've got this Is It aggro deck. Wonderful. Okay. So this is top end. So draw X. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of everything from this end. Keep the draw in, keep the bomb in. Hold on to that, try as well, hold on to that. Okay. So this is a really good 3-drop. That's good. This can stay. No. And what we need is we'll take these two out. Removal. Take these two out. Okay. Okay. How many? 17 lands. Yeah, that'll be fine. In fact, actually, we could go 16. And that'll do fine. Okay, so the Bloodlust Inciter. We're gonna have a better 1-drop, so that stays. Cartouche. We've got a Magnum Spray. Okay, Cartouche Knowledge, great. So 12 creatures, we need more creatures. So Bear Blades is not that efficient. Winter Rebuke, maybe not. Okay. So let's get this building going. Okay. Auburn. So 37. So we need a finisher or two. For this one, because of our deserts, it's got clean access to the face. Where's our hexproof one? Yeah. Okay. And then what we want to do here. Okay, hold on. 14. But these 2-drops, still too many. Kendra, 2. Prowess. I don't have enough spells in here. So I think the Nimble Kendra comes out in favour of something else. At the 2-drop space. Do I have another 2-drop that can go in? Or maybe a 3-drop? Yep, so Flesher Lizard maybe. Okay. I suppose if we were to go with the Kendra, we would have to go with the Brute Strength package, wouldn't we? To make it make sense. We're going to take the pull from tomorrow as well to help us refill. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so let's take a peek and see how this goes. So in the 1-drop, we've got some things that we want to play. In the 2-drop, we've got 1 creature, 2 creature, 3, 4, 5 creatures we can play in the 2-drop. Unquenchable first. I think my original feeling was right. So at turn 3, we have 2 creatures when my hand will likely be empty. So I think that's okay. And at turn 4, we've just got the flying with involved, so it's got the recursion. We've got this at 5 and this at 7. I think 7 might be too high. So it might be about getting the Shimmer Scale in. I mean, I like it actually, but the thing is that it's got a cycling, dude. Come on, think this through. Okay, we have to think this through. So the question really is, so we don't have the Pendra, okay, the brute strength package in, which all happens at the 2-drop. So that would mean removing the Katyushas, and the Katyushas are, what we're using to cycle for our deck. We've got this to make the red things cheaper. So yeah, I think this is a good deck. So it's an aggro deck. I mean, I could refine even more. Yeah, I could refine even more, because I suppose there is a genuine question to be had. It's got a cycle which is in there, so it draws 1 for it cycles itself for 1, or I can pay 4 and get 2. So I think that in terms of value, that's why that's in there. It's got Embalm, which comes back, which is why this doesn't make it. And also it's 5 to do the 2 damage. Yeah, no, I think the decisions I have made I can live with. Is the way I feel about things. Let's get let's get is it card back. Let us get this guy maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's get Row going on, because that's how we go. Okay, well, let's see if you're gonna solve some of this stuff. Okay, and let's leap in. I'm terrified. I'm gonna get beat up, and you're gonna get to see it live. I don't want to get beat up, because I feel like I'm good at this game. Draft is such a humbling experience, because there are people out there that are just better at it than you. But we're going to see what we can do. I feel like this is a very basic deck. I've got a very basic curve. I've got a bit of shenanigans going on with the Cartouches and Zeal. I've got some good draw. I mean, it's got things. It's got some spells to remove. As to whether, I don't know, as to how good it is, we're going to find out. Ugh, good grief. So let's see what we can do. Let's see. Okay, so. Oof. Okay, well, I have to mulligan this away, which is sad. Because we had a 1 into 2, into 3. Well, we've got no red. Ugh. Okay, not too bad. Which one are we going to get rid of? We get rid of the Arvanishia, which is a long way away. Okay. Okay, so we're about to find out. Should have put some bad lands in the deck as well. This happens. Okay. Oh, good grief, he went down to 4 cards. Clearly he wasn't happy with what he got. Okay, nothing. Okay, so actually like the 2-3. Okay. Let us see what we can do. We're going to play that, and we're going to play this and see what we can do. We've got the aerial guide as well, and got magma spray to clear the board away if he plays anything he can't manage, or to get rid of a 1-1. Yeah. There we go. Oh. There we go. So he can't block. So we're not going to worry about him. going to attack with everything, and we're going to see what he does. Okay, he doesn't want to kill it. Does he want to kill it? Cool. Anything there? Yeah, no block. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll see if we can out-tempo him. So I'm the beatdown. I am the beatdown guy, so I have to be proactive. He's mulliganed his hand away. So I have to be proactive. I cannot not be proactive. I cannot, yeah. Be. Okay. So I think we play this and try and encourage him to trade. You're gonna. So this gets eternalized, so we don't care about that. Okay, so I have to tap something. Cool. Okay, he dared me. So what I was there was I was holding it and like I had a spell. I didn't have a spell. I tried to hold open as if I had a spell. Okay, so he's not trading anything he doesn't mind losing, so we're just gonna let that go. He doesn't care about that creature. This is okay, so we're gonna exert this. We're gonna hope he taps us. We're gonna and that's gonna go, yep. I know, it's Hobson's choice. So you want the aerial guides to be tapped. Yep. Okay. And we're gonna exert you. And now we're gonna attack with you as well. You get embalmed so I can bring you back. Okay. We want to give you a number of choices to make here and see which ones you take. Okay. Cool. Can't kill them both. Okay, so this is the guy you want to get rid of. Okay. I'm going to play that. Okay. So there's no reason really to hold this last one in our hand now. we're not going to trade that way. This can give something bigger. So we're going to give this one. Yep. Yeah. We're going to get a card. Okay. And then we're going to attack. Yep. Pick one. It doesn't matter. Cool. And we're just going to send the one. And then we can do that. So we're going to keep on running this cartouche out to see if we can draw ourselves in through our deck. We've already got 16 lands and we've already drawn 6. So we're well over a third through our lands. So it is very likely that the cards we will be drawing now will be... Okay, so we're going to go again. Nope, he didn't. Okay, you get to go as well. Yep. So that should be tic-tac-toe. Okay, we played a land. There are 7 lands, so we're nearly at 50%. Fine. And the oops was just some fake oops. He's got a card in hand, so he's going to use the buff. But why else would he tap this creature unless he wanted to have access to face? The question is, what card should he possibly have that will give him access to 16 of damage? I don't think he has many. But he's coming. No? Okay. So, well, there you go. Now I only need to hit 2. He's thinking, am I going to tap it now? He's going to tap it now. Fine. Okay. So we'll play the land, and we are going to send the house. So he has to block. So 3. So what I'm trying to encourage, I want to remove this 1/3. So we're going to go to damage. The other spell. Zombies you control get 2/1, eh? Okay, so that was his plan. So we're going to kill him. GG. There you go. Oh, good grief, it took me too long to see that lethal. But yeah, that was tense. That was very tense. Okay. Okay, blimey. So, one win. So I'm not a complete loser. Maybe I'm just a little bit of a loser. Not a complete loser, just a little bit of a loser. Let's get into this next game. Ugh. Oh, good grief. All these silver players. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are people that have been drafted all season. And I'm just a newbie that's coming that doesn't know what draft is supposed to be like. Yeah, we can keep this. So we've got a 2, we've got a 3, we've got a 4. So it's not too bad. It is not too bad. If he doesn't play a 1-drop, which he can't because he played Evolving Wilds, it gives me the opportunity to play a nerf crop with the potential of exerting it on the next turn, which is really quite good. Okay, so we've got a nimble obstructionist. It costs 3 to cycle if I want to use it as a counter spell. He's in Brawl at the moment, so I don't think we need the counter spell. Okay, so we don't need to exert it. What I can now do actually is I can get some more power out on the board, and that feels a lot better. So our intentions is to use Hieroglyphic to get 2 cards. That is our intention at the moment. It's a very expensive way to get 2 cards, bearing in mind I can cycle for 1. So he's got a Pendra Scrapper, so that's fine. Because we're on the lookout for 2 cards. Oh, well, that's changed everything completely. So we're going to attack with both and exert the Fibre and Archer, aren't we? So we're going to exert, exert this guy, attack with this guy, and let's see what happens. He can't kill it, so I expect he'll be looking at that Fibre and Archer and thinking, am I going to trade? Okay. So we're going to hit that, and we get to remove that, and we also get to play this, but we get to play that with Flash. So we're going to pretend like we don't have anything, knowing full well at his end step we can play this after we've seen what he's got, and also leaves open the possibility of cycling if he plays something which we simply can't deal with. Okay, he's into black. Okay, so we've got a 4-3, that's fine. So the plan still is just to flash this out. And he hasn't got any reach, so that's fine. Do we want to draw the 2 cards, or do we want to start to go wide? I think the idea is to start to go wide. Again, this is yet another game where I'm the beatdown, so I have to just proceed with the beatdown. So the next turn is really looking likely that I am going to have to Hieroglyphic with 2. Okay, that's got prowess. That's fine. Okay. Okay. That doesn't have haste, so we can't exhaust it now. It doesn't have anything with reach. So our plan of hitting him in the face, he's still on a 4-turn clock. The only question is whether I want to do a nerf entangler as well. So what we'll do is we'll see what we draw into. Oh! Well, there you go. So, no need to block that. So it's my go. Excellent. So, what we're going to do is we're going to exert our friend here and attack with this guy here. I think we can even attack with this. We're not going to attack with the last guy actually, just in case. Okay. Cool. So we're going to go draw. And we're going to go searching for what else is in the deck. Okay. Oh, so we've got Magma Spray, which is awesome. But we can't use it till the next turn. But he doesn't have an answer for our flying creature. So the flying creature is going to kill him unless he finds an answer to it. And he can't really tap that to go balls out on land. Because that means he has no blocker unless he's about to remove everything. Oh, okay. You've gone on tap 2. It would be wild if you did. But, you know, stranger things have happened. Well, there you go. So that's exerted. Oh, good grief, and then he cycled. Okay, so we're going to let that go. He is completely tapped out. So, we're going to play this. I think we want to play this, don't we? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can't. We can't. So, we must play this. We'll give this haste the next time around. We're going to kill this. Yeah, and then we're going to attack with those two. And then we're threatening lethal. So there is no untapped mechanics. He has to do everything within the context of 7 mana. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to put him on pause? No, we don't want to put him on pause. Okay, so let us think this through. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 there. So it's this which has the trample. So we need to get through, don't we? So we want this to get to do 3. So, okay. So the right thing to do is to do this. This creature can't block. Then we want to exert it. And then we want to go here, and we want to give that haste. Then we want to exert that. This one can't block either. Okay. I think we're there. Oh, that desert. I forgot about the desert. Wow. So the double can't block. You're done for, dude. Okay. Okay. So that's still delivering 3. Oh, good grief. That was close. Oh, close, close, close. Wow. How close was that? Oh, I've had my hands full today. Okay, so I think that is the end of my little event this morning. I think we're going to complete this run a bit later. But that is hard. This is hard work, dude. We have 4 more games to go. Okay, and yep. So we're gonna hold this open, and we're gonna come